Hello and welcome, my name's Doing Like Hope Midnight Suns. So we got through the first actual mission in the last video and we met Fallen Venom. And yeah, our main character here got a little bit bold and reckless and almost got killed because of it. Thankfully Spider-Man came in and saved us. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff I can probably explore right now, but I don't kind of want to do it just yet because I feel like I'm sure that the game will tell me where to go and what to do in each area. So let me just continue this for now.
Buddy, talk to me.
Hey.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you did okay out there. You got some decent hang time, even given you were wearing, what, 70, 80 pounds of chainmail?
Yeah.
On the Stark scale of reckless yet daring heroics, I give it a solid 6 out of 10. Don't worry, you'll get there. With a little help.
Get where? Thanks. Think you could have done better? Get where?
And where exactly am I going?
Oh, that's the real question, isn't it? Sky's the limit for you, my friend. Unless you'd be up for wearing a space helmet. You do breathe air, don't you? You know what? It doesn't matter. I couldn't help but overhear Auntie Caretaker over there telling you to get some rest. That sounds like a good idea to me. I suppose I could keep you company on the way, seeing as our rooms are in the same direction and all. Besides, no one should be forced to walk the hallways around here alone.
Tony's still scared of it, he just wants company himself.
So, here we are. The old room, huh? It's not bad. Functional. Solid construction. Almost cozy.
Yeah.
Love the antique furnishings from the early Mephisto collection. Full transparency, Hunter, there's another reason I asked to join you here, other than my abject terror of this entire facility.
Yeah.
Stopped here before, while you were out. Wanted to surprise you with a nice little housewarming present. Was all set to write you a lovely welcome note, but I'm fairly certain that wasn't red ink in your quill.
Oh. There's nothing to be scared of. Thanks for the gift. Joke, Quill? What Quill? Thanks for the gift.
Thanks for the gift, Tony.
I think you'll like it. It's a limited edition.
A limited edition what?
Oh, you'll see. Well, I suppose I should leave before whatever monstrosity that is most definitely hiding under your bed jumps out, rips my face off, and then proceeds to feast on my soul. I'll leave you to it.
May your sleep be filled with pleasant dreams, Tony.
Right back at you. Oh, and if you hear the shrieking of a grown man, please ignore it. It's just me, walking to my room.
Jesus. It's Tony's, is his present just like casual clothing? I'm feeling it's just going to be like some casual clothing, because he commented about my armor that I was wearing. Also, that jar on the shelf there, you see that too, right? That looks like it's got the game like highlight thing to tell you that that's the thing you can interact with. But it's not, I think it's just the weird lighting on it.
Hi, I'm Tony Stark. But if you're hearing this message, you already know that. When I'm not saving the world, I solve the world's problems with technological means, like the one you're holding. I call it the Spark, a secure information and communication device built only for superheroes. It does all the usual, private messages, pictures, and calls for some reason. But it also comes with access to Superlink, a private social network exclusively for your cape-wearing, world-saving compatriots. You might ask, Tony, aren't you just repurposing a failed product from your communications division? If you do, I'll revoke access and let everyone else know you're a jerk. I call it the Wonder Man rule.
Okay. Superlink is your connection to the rest of your team. Social network just for superheroes. Check Superlink frequently for updates from other heroes in the Abbey. Alright. First we make Wanda leave, now we leave her to die. Some heroes. I assure you that is not the case. She was sent to you for protection. I see how that worked, Supreme Sorcerer. We both know it's more complicated than that, Mrs. Vesputin. I took Wanda as my apprentice for a reason. Have faith she can handle herself. Strange did everything he could to get Wanda. So did I. And the Hunter. Take a breath, Liana. We'll get her back soon enough. Wanda should be here with us. Of that, I am in agreement. Robbie, where is first post? What do you mean? We've had Superlink for months now. We use it every day. I meant first post that the Hunter sees. Robbie, you can't keep doing this when someone new joins Superlink. Yes, I can. He means he will throw your spark to in the lagoon. He wouldn't do that. Right, Blade? Right, Blade? Fine. Last time. Jesus, okay. Oh. No messages. Gallery. All photos. Oh, so photo mode and the comics that I got. Cool, okay. So I got a level up before. I'm guessing... Oh man, Iron Man's level 3, which rightfully so, he should be a higher level, yeah. There's no, like skill points, is there? Nah, okay. I'll leave all this for later. Customization, I can't even select yet, okay. Explore your room. Inspect the journal page, closet, and painting. Oh, well, the closet's obviously going to be the clothing then, isn't it?
There was never enough room for my armor in this thing.
Abbey outfits. Gloss earned from missions can be spent to unlock new cosmetic options for the hunter and heroes, including outfits to wear around the Abbey. Select and purchase a new Abbey outfit for the hunter now. Ah, here we go. I'm curious what that the necklace like choker thing is that's around my neck and what's causing it to go off. Athletic black, long sleeve black and white, sweater grey, t-shirt clean white. That looks very clean white, Jesus. Tank top white. Why does that make me look like I've gained muscle? That's weird. Athletic hunter or long sleeve hunter. Go tank top white, sure, why not? It's been added to my inventory. That necklace is very, like... Yeah. So I guess I can't do anything else. Oh. Room upgrades, room customization. I feel like this doesn't do anything though, does it? Most likely. Yeah, let me not do that just yet. That seems like something that is just literally cosmetic. Journal page. Hunter's Journal. April 3rd, 1703. Damn, okay. Aunt Sarah wants me to practice my letters, and so here I am. But every time I dip this pen in ink, I just want more and more to go out beyond the wall into my secret spots. I left my dolls scattered about before the storm, and I'm afraid they're hurt. Do dolls hold grudges? Agatha says they don't, but I still feel sad for them. Okay, still gotta find out who Agatha is. Also, my dolls, huh?
My old journal. Maybe it is time I start writing in it again.
Tutorial collections. Complete item collections to gain special rewards. Okay, so I've got dolls hiding around the place I need to find, apparently. Just, you know, because Tony has already said about how this place is creepy and all, just add even more creepy to it.
We were all so happy then.
Agatha and Sarah with Hound. Painted by Sally Owens. Oil on canvas. Okay, so there's Agatha in the purple. Wonder who she was. Again, if it's a character that I should know because they're like part of the Marvel comics or whatever it is. Again, like I don't read Marvel comics, so that's kind of beyond me. Go to sleep. Why do I have a feeling there'll be some weird nightmare streams?
They're everywhere! We must fall back! To where?
The book! Is she reading from the book? Then we advance.
No! Hold the line! I can stop her! Only I can stop her!
Hello, mother. Oh, hi.
Charlie!
Charlie.
I know. I missed you too.
Let her enjoy the moment. She's been visiting your door every morning for the past 300 years.
Oof.
Oh, it must have been so hard on her.
Not just her. I suppose that's why I might have been a little curt before.
A little?
You already made the ultimate sacrifice once. Maybe I'm in no rush to see you do it again.
We do not choose our destiny.
But we can choose to duck.
First lesson you ever taught me.
And still the most important. Especially now that you have all these eyes on you.
I have noticed.
To these people, you are a being of myth and legend. A grand hero of old. And they're right. You are a hero. But I also know the battle that rages within your soul. It's not enough that you are a hero. You need to decide what type of hero you will be. I'm sure there will be plenty of opportunity for that in the days to come. For now, I would head to the forge. Our new guests are eager to show you something.
I'm sure they have, yeah.
This was a lot easier when it was just you and I beheading the Dark Legion as we traipsed through the woods.
Don't forget about Agatha.
I never could.
Is our guy not going to ask
Charlie,
where she is yet?
all night. I should have known something was wrong. We'll talk more later, but for now, Stark has requested your presence in the forge. I think he has another present for you.
Cool. It said I had some, Superlink updates. Oh god. This one. Swooping in at the last second to save the day, leading away that carnivorous sludge monster to keep New York City safe. Just gonna say it, he is the astounding Spider-Man. He had too many words. Don't let those words or the red and blue pajamas fool you. Spider-Man is no joke. Wow, looks like somebody made a friend. More like an enemy of an enemy. Starting to think we could use more of those. There's that old Avengers tolerate your spooky strange teammate attitude I was looking for. I know who's going for this month's Team Spirit Award. Hashtag Blade cares. I have to go train. Ah, poor Blade. Daily Bugle repost bot. Really? You got a repost bot for the Daily Bugle? Oh god, here we go. Spider-Man and his amazing friends unleash a monster upon city. Yeah, there it is. Garish Bleecker Street Manor sealed off by authorities. When will the Spider Menace and his pet ink monster end their trial of destruction through Greenwich Village? And let's not forget about disgraced surgeon Stephen Strange. Is he in cahoots with the web-slinging wrongdoer? Did he hope to turn his row house into a no house? Garish, by the Ancient One, who runs this paper, Mephisto? Figures, I'm not even mentioned in the article. Have we heard from our pajama-clad friend? Still nothing, but based on the police-spanned radio chatter we intercepted, I'd say they're closing in on Little Italy. Doubt they're stopping for a slice. Everyone knows it's all about the linguine and clam sauce there. At least you didn't say gabagool. Indeed, I met a gabagool once. We definitely do not want to invoke one of those right now. So, Spider-Man. Not that easy. These boys move too damn fast. Keep at it. Even in New York City, those two stand out. Yeah, no kidding. Giant goo monster and a guy in pajamas flying around the city. They definitely stand out. Please tell me, game, that I can pet the dog. Yes.
Feeling good today, girl?
Hey, and I get friendship with Doggo Friend. I got 5 arcane knowledge and 7 credits for petting Dog Friend.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Yay, more friendship with Doggo. Ah, but no rewards. Yes, woof woof indeed, Charlie. Woof woof. Okay, Charlie's my new favourite character.
Next thing I know, the sanctum is airborne and covered in slime.
I don't get it. Strange couldn't just magic his way in?
Something about the whole alien thing threw off his mojo.
That explains so much. No wonder he gets so strange around me. See what I did there?
I'm a vampire. I see everything.
Wow.
This is gonna be a fun apocalypse.
Can I talk to you too?
Let's talk later, Hunter. Tony will start pouting if you keep him waiting too long.
Heard you had a nightmare. In the words of Agami Ito, don't be afraid. Bad dreams are only dreams. Hunter.
Okay, but I mean, what if they're like really bad?
Oh, check out Blade making nice with the big guns.
I thought Caretaker told him no more guns in the house.
Captain Marvel is an exception.
So, he's supposed to be playing nice, right?
Right, and now Stark is hard at work in the Forge coming up with something for the Hunter?
The Hunter needs it after that last beating.
Wow.
Man, can't wait till it's my turn for an upgrade.
Prepare for a long wait.
Okay, let's see what's going on in here then.
Now?
Think you can tell your friend inside there to turn it up a few hundred Kelvin?
I could. However, it might shatter the containment spell preventing him from incinerating this facility.
I think we're good. And just in time.
The Forge has certainly changed.
Right. Caretaker said this all happened after your siesta. What spooky castle would be complete without its own Babylonian demon-powered furnace?
Sumerian fire demon. His name is Babs.
Oh, now it all makes sense. Well,
Babs.
once you get past the esoteric terror of the situation, I've found this thing actually has some uses. Molecular bonding, breaking down evil gamma serums, fashion accessorizing.
Yes, speaking of...
Oh, right. It's ready.
Oh, new armor?
Your armor seemed to offer minimal protection against the venom creature.
I noticed.
Yeah, I thought you could use an upgrade.
Well hammered, well fired. Caretaker did not mention that you two are such skilled smithies.
Yep, I am Iron Smithy.
Perhaps you should just try it on.
Do you want me to dress like right now in front of you two? Ooh, not bad.
Still think I could have used a cloak.
Shut up, Strange. Not bad at all.
Stylish, damn near indestructible, and we even got the size right. Not bad for our first collaboration.
I still think it could have benefited from a cloak.
Yes, as you said already.
You think everything could benefit from a cloak?
I do not.
Oh, I've heard the things you whisper to your cape when you think no one's listening.
Ah, the joys of sharing a workspace. And I'll have you know this cloak has helped me save the universe from extinction on countless occasions.
Could you at least tell it to stop rearranging things on my side of the cave?
I have, but it considers you something of a slob.
You know, I have a great psychiatrist in the city. Maybe you should talk to him. Although, I think he's working for Hydra right now. You're looking...
Hi, Tony.
I hate to admit it, but somehow this ancient forge puts any arc reactor I've got to shame. Who would have thought mystically bound demon power would be so damn energy efficient? Or carbon neutral? Certainly got that new suit of yours done a lot faster than I expected. Speaking of, what's the verdict, boss?
Thanks, appreciate the effort. Probably a little too soon to tell, don't you think? Why is there a demon in the forge? Thanks anyway.
It is nice having an armorer on demand.
Anytime. I tried to make this version a little less palatable to that symbiote thing. Was this close to making it menthol flavored. But tools are just one part of the equation. You gotta know how to use them too. You were out, what, 300 years before we woke you from your eternal rest? I'm betting you have questions, so ask away, Hunter.
Oh wow, okay. There's a lot to ask, huh? Yeah, what's so special
I
about
take it this new version is a technological marvel?
Impact-resistant carbon composites, some patent-pending alloy mesh, and a few touches from Dr. Spooky over there. And hey, the built-in communicator means we can talk to each other without sending a raven.
I liked the old suit. Sounds impressive, but what does it all mean? I don't know what half those words are, but I think there's an insult buried in there.
So it is a marvel, then?
Lightweight, nearly indestructible, and modular enough for future upgrades. Frankly, I wouldn't have used your old suit to wax the Mandarin's car.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got being at this video is probably going to be a lot of just chatting. I don't think I'm going to get to the mission in this video with all this dialogue. You don't seem to like magic much.
Is all this magic a threat to your new technology?
It might surprise some people to hear this, but I do like some things with rules.
Fair enough.
Isotope decay, magnetic fields, and gamma oscillation make a lot more sense to me than Eye of Newt, bat wings, and a sprinkle of sunshine. At least they did before everything changed.
You mean change because of me and my mother? So why is your best friend a wizard then? Gamma again. You'll seem to really love that stuff.
I cannot help but feel partially responsible.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. We were detecting changes in both magic and science months before you woke up. But yeah, things have definitely hit high gear since then.
Sorry. You seen anything strange around the Abbey?
Seen anything strange around here?
What, other than my roommate? Boom! Roasted! But on a more serious note, this place is legitimately haunted. Mirrors look back at you. My room rearranges itself. And worst of all, magic cats.
You're not scared, are you? I suppose it could be worse. A black cat?
The great Iron Man is not scared, is he?
Let's just say I'll be more comfortable once I've studied the problem. I feel like I'm living in one of those paranormal investigation reality shows.
What exactly is this room again?
What sort of things are you doing in here?
Oh, that's right. You were out a while. Basically, we've got a gigantic demon inside the magic box here that provides near limitless power for whatever we might need. Sounds insane, but sometimes it's easier to just go with it.
Yeah, fair enough. Can't we use this against Venom? Seems a little dangerous. That sounds amazing.
Okay. So, why not magically create a way through that symbiote shield?
Have you ever known it to work that way? We can't just wish upon a star here. We need to know what we're making first and put together the right components. Otherwise, I'd have already whipped up Strange a new personality.
Poor Strange, he's right there. So what's your story, Tony?
You must have an interesting origin story of your own.
Well, just your typical American boy. Pops was a founding member of the military-industrial complex. Mom, a famous socialite. Tragedy struck when I lost them both in a car crash, which turned out to be a hit from a rival corporation. I spent my early teens at MIT, trying to clear my head. I was all set to follow in Dad's footsteps as a war profiteer. Then one day, fortune shined on me, in the form of some errant shrapnel that lodged itself just above my heart. So I did what anybody in that situation would do. I built a supersuit and started fighting crime.
That's probably not what everyone would do. That's a lot to deal with. Well, I guess it worked out in the end. But full of yourself, aren't you?
I guess we have all had difficult childhoods here.
Yeah, no kidding. I can't tell you how hard it was to memorize all that at Skrull Sleeper Camp. Just kidding. Or am I?
I don't know. Are you?
Thanks for catching me up on things.
Anytime. Oh, and speaking of things, remember that creepy gamma goop you found from that hopped-up Hydra soldier? Well, I gave it a peek, and it explains a lot. If you have a minute, meet me at the anvil over there, and I'll walk you through it. I promise it'll be worth your time.
Oh, like upgrades? It's me talking to... Yeah, I think talking to him is actually progressing the story, so maybe I should not talk to him just yet. Let's talk to Strange.
Hunter, your new attire suits you quite well. But how are you holding up on the inside? I know it's easy to look upon me and simply see the universe's utmost authority on all things mystical and macabre, Hunter. However, in addition to being Earth's Sorcerer Supreme, I am also your doctor.
You mean a physician of the medical arts? You jest.
I assure you, Hunter, I do not jest. They don't call me Mr. Strange, now do they? Except for Tony.
No, he calls you Dr. Spooky.
Your awakening ritual was admittedly a touch more chaotic than I had originally intended, and, well, after your violent encounter with Venom, my oath to Hippocrates compels me to check in with you. Simply put, how do you feel?
Feelings are irrelevant. I have a job to do. Like, I woke up on the wrong side of the grave. I'm honestly more worried about you.
You lost much yesterday, Doctor. I am the one who should be asking you how you are feeling.
I appreciate that, Hunter. I admit I did not expect the child of Lilith to have the capacity for such empathy. And you're right, of course. I, for one, do not know if I will ever feel 100% again after the events of yesterday. I still can't believe what transpired. The sanctum, all that knowledge, Wanda, lost. Swallowed whole by the black mouth of that foul venom creature. With all my resources, all my gifts, I should have seen this outcome spelled out in the sacred geometry of this universe years ago. But I miscalculated.
Like a page out of Aerith from Final Fantasy VII Remake. The future's never set in stone. No, you let your guard down. I was never any good at math either.
I would rather stand down a horde of rampaging Lilin than face one of Agatha's mathematics puzzles. Sacred or not, geometry be damned.
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't my least favorite requirement in pre-med. Still, if only I had studied harder, I would have reached some deeper understanding that could have altered this outcome.
We will alter this outcome, Doctor.
On that, we most certainly agree, Hunter. It's not just the Sanctum Sanctorum that was lost yesterday, it was my protege, Wanda. She is my charge, my responsibility, and I failed her. But I am determined not to let that happen with you, Hunter, which is why I am here to answer any questions you may have. Perhaps my wisdom may benefit you more than it has me thus far.
Man, Stranger's really taking this to heart. I mean, can't blame him. What exactly is Venom?
That creature on the roof. You have run into it before.
Unfortunately, yes. In the simplest of terms, Venom is an alien species living in symbiosis with a human known as Eddie Brock. He's something of a fixture in New York these days, but typically his hijinks are confined to harassing Spider-Man.
Lilith seems to have found other uses for him, and Eddie is a willing participant. Maybe Spider-Man can tell us how to deal with him.
My mother has a gift for bringing out the worst in people.
Yes, and in this case, I happen to be the direct victim of her ambition. I fear the Sanctum may never be the same.
Yeah, I mean, there was that one chair that we, like, kicked and smashed that you said was like a century old. Yeah, that's gone now.
Tell me about your Sanctum's wards of protection. I have never heard of a protection spell that powerful.
In your time, I'm sure you've encountered a variety of minor wards and protective spells. The Sanctum Sanctorum was shielded by one such incantation, but greatly amplified by the convergence of ley lines.
I noticed that you said the walls had never been broken. Remind me again about ley lines. Assuming we retake the Sanctum, can you restore the wards? I don't like that bottom one because that's making it seem like we won't get it back. Remember again about ley lines.
Ley lines?
Often dismissed as pseudoscience in the modern day, ley lines actually represent the convergence of magical energies formed within the Earth itself.
Neat.
Ancient civilizations built their temples along these lines, tapping into the power flowing through them. 2 such lines converge at the Sanctum's location. Needless to say, the wards benefit greatly.
So it's a strategic building placement then. I'd like to know more about Wanda.
How did Wanda come into your care?
Wanda's story is quite tragic and perhaps not mine to tell. There was an accident on the Abbey grounds not long ago. involving Agatha.
What exactly happened? Wanda has been staying with you at the Sanctum? Is Wanda really as powerful as they say? Agatha?
That must have been some accident.
Agatha had been teaching Wanda, hoping she would learn to control her immense but very raw power. As their training progressed, Wanda was encouraged to push herself further. Eventually, she pushed too far.
Let us talk later.
Visit whenever you like. It's not often I get to converse with a true legend.
Yeah, especially as you give me new armor. Am I, like, stuck in this armor now, or can I go back to my casual clothes? Not that I want to, particularly, but... Base appearance? Oh, I can change this stuff just on the fly. Interesting. Seems weird that I could change things like my eye colours and hair... Well, hair colour's not so bad, because I can obviously hair dyes or whatever, but... Interesting. Abby outfits... Oh, so I can just buy the stuff, like, wherever, then. Interesting. Change outfits daily. Wear combat outfit. Makeup, interesting. Okay. Sure. Upper face prop. I guess I don't have any variations of these, okay. Face sigils. Oh, these give me abilities. Oh, I've got to, like, research these, okay. What's this? Oh, lipstick stuff for when I'm in battle, okay. Interesting. Let's just stick with this for now, because this is what the game's put me in. I want to quickly have a look. Can I... Hello? What's that? The moon. Tarot cards. Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity and the unconscious. Huh. 22 cards found.
Intriguing.
Got arcane knowledge for examining a table. Desk cluttered with books, some of them older than you. And you are quite old. Wow. Thanks, game. Thanks for telling me that.
Ah, I see.
A wooden chest of brass hardware containing glass vials. Okay, so I can examine a ton of stuff. Oh, hello.
Fascinating.
Stranger's Cape. One of Stranger's capes, suspended in an ornate glass case. The cape floats in the air, rippling slightly though the air is still. One of Stranger's capes. I thought his cape was like one of a kind. Interesting.
What is this?
Orb of Agamotto. Stranger's Orb of Agamotto. One of few artifacts recovered from the Sanctum Sanctorum. Powerful energy emanates from the inside as the orb seems to rotate indefinitely. What's this green thing? Skill Essence. Or Skill Essence. Okay, I'm sure that will become useful later. Tony's armor. One of Tony's many Iron Man suits. Polished to a high gloss, though it is powered off. The eyes seem to follow you. Oof. That's a bit creepy. I love expecting the, like, actual Marvel lore stuff. The star. Nova rises up into the starry night sky, surrounded by stars that represent the support of his team. This card symbolizes serenity and hope for the future. Nova. I don't recognize who Nova is. All these, like, screen stuff must be very confusing for the hunter. Not gonna lie. I think that's probably everything I can examine in here at the moment. I know there's that thing in the middle, but I think that's the main quest. I want to just go back quickly, just if I can talk to anyone now, if I have to do this first.
For all of us, or hasn't it fucking skull of yours yet?
Maybe... about to say, does it say... Okay, well, it shows what everyone is. But I'm guessing you're pointing them out when it's like, oh, you can talk to these people. Oh, hello, hang on. More skill essence. Arcane keys available. Arcane chest discovered. Okay, interesting. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff it seems like I can do. Oh. Well, okay. I wasn't expecting to see that. Little like floaties. Gloss. Huh. Should I just pick up gloss? Is that... Wait a minute. Ghost Rider? What's he doing here?
Hey, don't take it so personally. It's not like they forgot about us.
Oh, Robbie is Ghost Rider. Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't know that. He's like the new Ghost Rider, I guess. Okay, let's see what's going on in the Forge.
Now, I doubt advanced gamma thermodynamics was a hot topic at Yield Demon Hunting School, so I'm just gonna give you the condensed version.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Closest I've ever seen to this substance is pumping through Bruce's veins. Part gamma accelerant, part unknown element. Calling it coil for now, given its unique atomic structure. Man, I love acronyms. This stuff is more volatile than Nick Fury on a Monday morning. But
wow.
Hydra doesn't seem to mind.
They're using it to get stronger.
Exactly. A few drops would make your average salamander look like Fin Fang Foom. Thankfully, with a little help from Dr. Spooky and our haunted oven over here, I think two can play at this game.
You are not suggesting we start injecting ourselves with it?
No, nothing like that. Though I can see some future applications for my energy drink line. I was thinking we apply this stuff towards upgrading our equipment.
I like where this is going.
Just give me a little time here and I can whip up some pretty fun toys. How about we give Hydra a taste of their own gamma-powered medicine for a change?
So I wonder if... Oh. So I wonder if Hydra's the...
Another magical mystery box. And to think, I used to design sentient future tech.
Are you done? Okay. I wonder if Hydra's like... I mean, obviously they're going to be the main bad guy, but I wonder if they're like the only bad guy, like, faction that you deal with in this game. I mean, also we had those weird fiery ghoul things in the tutorial, but I wonder if they're like the only, like, real sort of, like, cannon for the enemies we deal with. Analyzing gamma coils. Tony Stark can use the coil material covered in combat to create hero abilities. Only one of the abilities on offer can be selected, so choose wisely. Analyze coil.
No problem.
That seemed dangerous.
Got some upgrades for you, hot off the press. Or forge.
Reveal new abilities. Whip. I feel like I own two of those already. Quick Strike and Stake. Oh, okay, so I have these already.
I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steaming coil in the hallway.
And I've also got... I've got two of each of these already. I did like Forceful Knockback, not gonna lie. And it only costs 1 heroism as well. I might get this one. Yeah.
Hunter, when you have a minute, come meet me in the yard.
But you didn't pick one of my cards, Hunter. I wanted one of those abilities. Tutorial hero abilities. You have gained a copy of a currently equipped ability. If taken to the yard, duplicate abilities can be combined into new, more powerful versions. Ah, okay, I see why all of those were abilities I already had then. I'm guessing that's what Blade, yeah, took to Blade in the yard, okay. Before I do that though, we had... Oh, I've got a... Oh, it's because I got a new card, okay, that's what it's saying. It's edit deck for that, okay. Yep, new ability. Okay, does that cross off of my thing as well? Tutorial, edit deck. Heroes must have 8 abilities equipped to their current combat deck. To equip a new ability, you must first unequip the ability you wish to replace. Okay, this is something that's going to come in effect later on, I think. It's a lot of information to... or alignment. Oh, okay. Let's not delve too much into that just yet. Let's go see about this card melting stuff then. Oh, hello.
Welcome to the yard. At least that's what we're calling it these days. Caretaker put me in charge of your training. Too bad she didn't listen to me yesterday. Now that we know what we're up against, I think we can all use the practice. Any questions?
Yes, about you.
I did, but they are about you.
Right when it's time to train? From all Sarah told us about you, she never described you as lazy.
Joke, of course you didn't. We could talk after. Indulge me.
I learn faster if I understand the person who trains me.
I can respect that. Go ahead.
About you.
Can I ask about you?
I guess.
Tell me about your name.
Is your name really Blade?
Is your name really the Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, really? Your mom, before she became the mother of demons, looked into your cradle and decided to name her firstborn child the Hunter.
That is how I understand it.
Interesting.
It takes all kinds.
So, is your name really Blade?
No.
What is it?
It's private.
Is it embarrassing?
No, the Hunter, but I only share it with friends.
You do not consider me a friend?
No.
Not yet. Don't take it personally.
Wow. Have you always been half vampire?
How did you become a Dampier?
You say that like I had a choice. I was born this way.
How is that possible?
A vampire bit my mother. Problem was, I was still in the womb. I'm lucky I was even born. Don't know if that's how it always is, but that's the way it went down for me.
Interesting. This is a little personal, but sure.
How long have you been around?
I don't exactly know. I think of myself as mid-20s, maybe. I lost a lot of time. Much of the last century was a blur. I have occasional memories, almost like coming up for air before being yanked back down into the depths.
What happened?
I killed a lot of vampires. I hadn't lost my mind exactly, but I got into a rhythm and never stopped. Never had a reason to stop. Not until I met Caretaker.
And then?
She gave me a reason to stop.
Well, I mean, killing a whole bunch of vampires doesn't seem like a bad way to, you know.
What brought you to the Abbey?
Caretaker. About 10 years ago, she brought me back to the real world. Gave me a place to stay until I came back to myself.
Did she ever say why?
She said she thought I'd be able to kill more vampires if I was acting on more than just instinct. But I know it was more than that. She gave me safe haven here at the Abbey. Something I'd never known. Must have read half the books in the library by the time I headed out. So when she reached out and asked me to be part of this weird little club, of course I showed up.
Tell me about the Midnight Suns.
All right.
You seem like a loner. Why join a team? Wow. That seems a bit,
Why did you join? Vampire hunting is a solitary affair.
Guess I never found the right team.
Is that all?
No, but that's all I'll share for now. You really want to know? Put in the work.
Fair enough.
If I trust you, I'll have more to say.
I want to know more about your teammates.
What can you tell me about the others?
Nothing. Ask them yourself.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm not asking you to break anyone's confidence.
Fine. Which one?
Tell me about Nico.
She's the youngest, but she acts like she's in charge.
Why let her act like that?
She's usually right, and she keeps us
Fair
on
enough.
track. I didn't think we'd get along, but we wouldn't be the Midnight Suns without her.
What makes you say that?
She has a lot of heart, and that's why we let her. Anybody else?
Seems like a good reason to put someone in charge.
What about Robbie?
He's exactly what he seems. Well, sort of. He's open with people, easygoing. Sometimes that comes across as dopey, but don't get the wrong impression. He's quick to make friends, and once he does, he's your friend for life. So don't let him down, or I'll hold it against you. Anybody else?
Interesting to hear about
Know
magic.
About magic.
Keeps to herself.
That is it?
She's a private person. Until she lets you in, that's all you need to know.
When does she let people in?
At her own pace. Respect that, and it'll happen faster than you think.
Fair enough.
Anybody else?
Be interesting to hear what you can tell me about the caretaker.
Tell me what you think of Sarah.
Well, there are a few people I tolerate, even less who I like. Sarah, I respect. She sees the big picture, and we're a part of it. I'd follow her to hell if I had to. And from what I understand, we may have to.
I am surprised she commands such respect.
I'm surprised that you're surprised. You know what she's like more than any of us.
I do.
Anyone else?
Also love how in the background you got Nico training there with her like staff, and she's just blasting that wooden like dummy with magic. How's that wooden dummy thing still standing?
Nobody else.
Sure.
What do you think? Wait, isn't that what I already asked?
Do you have any thoughts on the team as a whole?
I think we're the only ones aware of the danger Lilith poses to this world. And I think we're pretty green. But enough training will get us through it. Speaking of training, we doing this, or are we gonna keep wasting daylight?
Yeah, I think that's everything we have to say. Yeah, who's
I'm
train?
ready to train.
Finally.
Shut up, Blade. Oh, the chat. Right, okay, let's see how this works then. Upgrade an ability. Upgrade abilities.
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair.
No, you stand.
Time to take it to the next level.
If a hero possesses 2 copies of an ability, they can be combined to create a new, more powerful version. Whip. So, upgraded version has... Oh, gives it damage and also doesn't cost any heroism. That's interesting. It costs 2 of Whip, 40 heroic essence, which I've got 40 of, and gives me additional rewards of training XP. I'm guessing... Yeah, I don't have the type of essence.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
Yeah, so I guess I have to choose one because I can't afford any of the other things. Nice.
Do your thing.
Got to talk to Captain Marvel now. Okay, before I do that though, is there anyone else that I can... Oh, I guess not. Can't even select it.
Peace.
Sure.
Hey.
Hello, Captain Marvel.
Like the way you move out there, Hunter. Guess Dr. Strange picked the right supernatural demon hunter to resurrect. I'm Carol Danvers, but you can call me Captain Marvel. Kidding. Carol's fine. Just thought I'd throw a bone to the Avengers PR team. Not gonna lie, going a few rounds in Vampire Guy's Magic Thunderdome sounds like fun, but we've got bigger fish to fry. Well, not so much fish as that ginormous invulnerable sewer monster that swallowed the Sanctum.
That's the way of putting it. There has to be a way inside. Just give me another shot at that thing. Does anyone here take anything seriously?
Every lock has its key.
True, if only a man-eating alien demon monster hadn't eaten ours. But that got me thinking. Strange, Caretaker, and the rest of the funky bunch can try and magic their way through that shield all they want. If my time as a pilot taught me one thing, It's that sometimes you've got to find a workaround. As in Hydra, they've got to know the way inside. Steve's always said they aren't much for talking. But then again, I'm told I can be rather persuasive when I need to be.
And not compared to me. Exactly how persuasive? How about we start now?
Just how far are you willing to go, Captain?
Let's just say that I'm willing to unleash the power of a quantum singularity white hole on them if need be.
Wow, okay.
Quantum... what?
You'll see.
I don't know if I want to.
When you're finished here. There's a few things we should discuss. Oh, and Hunter? Welcome back from the dead.
Isn't, like, Captain Marvel... Again, I don't know a lot about Captain Marvel, but isn't she, like, incredibly, like, strong? Surely she should be, like, doing the much bigger weights if she's going to have any kind of effect. Oh, Blade has more to talk about, apparently.
Sup?
Sup? Oh, I guess not.
Can I ask about you?
Okay.
What?
This is all the same, apparently.
Thanks, Blade.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Huh, weird. Right, okay, I think that's everything. I mean, there's this thing, and they're still exploring the grounds for, like, dolls and tarot cards and stuff like that. Oh, Iron Man's moved over into the war room. Okay, I might call this part here. I know there wasn't any missions or anything, but there's a lot of, like, information to be processed in this segment here. So yeah, I'll call this part here, and then we'll continue on to what's going on in the war room, because I think, since that's the war room, I think that might be like another mission that we're about to start. So yeah, we'll go straight into it from there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like and a comment, or slap subscribe button. It's totally free and helps the channel grow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.